Sorry, guys. I got the. I started the broadcast, and then I got engaged with my wife texting me, and I forgot to get started with the program. But here we are now. Um, you already know what to expect right now. It's just gonna be silly, but we're gonna try to get through this um, uh, period now. I just got back in from picking up my daughter, and I figure I do some emails. I haven't done that this in quite some time, and I'm gonna get back to that those hackers and the porn scam and all that. You guys are getting hit with those Bitcoin. We got you with pictures and all this. Don't do anything. I'm gonna do an update. I mean, it was last what these last November, even even probably earlier that I started getting those emails, and here we are in April. I'm still waiting. I would love to see my pictures up there. I'm still waiting, but we're gonna get into that on another broadcast, maybe today. That's iffy, but definitely sometime this week. I'm just feeling that, and I got I got something for you guys to take some revenge. We're gonna do some revenge right now when I get to do that broadcast, but it won't be now, and I'm not guaranteeing that it'll be today. Okay, so let's go to the mail, won't we? Grab bag. You won't see the mail on the screen. It's on my older computer, and but we'll see what's on here. What I do is I give some reviews on the emails people send out for make money online and other types of things, offers, and I talk to you about them. What I'm doing is trying to teach you how to do them better, how the importance of email, what it is. I got something better than email. I'll talk to you about that today as well. Something beats out emails. I know that all the gurus tell you now, and even I would recommend building an email list. The email list is the best thing to do normally if you didn't have another option that I have, which makes the email building even better, the best possible way. And I'm going to talk about that a little later on today. Okay, the first email we have here is from a well-respected guru, many years. So I've been seeing his name from the beginning. And he's giving it right off the top. He just went live. He has a coupon code. It's going to expire shortly, bringing out urgency. So he's laying it out there. Again, this is a person that I've been on his list for ages. So this is like he's using like an old list. And it could be a list of people who never buy from him since the first time. That is possible because that I would definitely fit into that category. But in either case, he's putting it right out there. Hey, there's a coupon. It's going to end soon. So do something with this if you like it. So he's basically doing something like that. And then he has a story on this. He starts, so yes, that's right. These guys have just cracked the code to shoot up the algorithm faster than you've ever seen before. And it's called the ITAGGZ. I don't know what that means. ITAGs, I guess. ITAGs or ITAGs. It's the only software with a few clicks that lets you see the winning hashtags in any industry. Okay, so that's software. The hashtag thing. When you think about hashtag, you're talking about number one is Twitter, right? Because Twitter is the first one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be easily, but I believe Twitter was the first to come out with this hashtag thing. After that, Facebook started using it. It became popular to use the hashtags. And so it's mostly commonplace right now. And they apparently created this software to get the leading trending hashtags. Now, this is another case of a time where if you have been in a closet, this software deal would be like great for you. Again, I don't know what other bells and whistles it may have, but in terms of getting hashtags that are trending, you don't need anything for that. The software is already here. It's called Twitter. And on top of that, Twitter, first of all, Twitter, it shows you what's trending. There's another browser-based, I guess it's a website. It could be very well a public or open SaaS, which is software as a service. So it's not a website. When you go there, it opens up. you know, I guess it's something like Hootsuite, and it's called TweetDeck, I think, or TwitterDeck. And what happens is when you, I guess you have to configure. I've forgotten how I got started with. I'm sure maybe there's a login page or something. But when I go there, I just go right into my screen, and it has what it does. Gives you like 3 or 4 or more hashtag searches on Twitter. So you get your little dashboard area, right? Control area panel. And then you have 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns. You can keep adding columns, even though it says you reach your limit. Like it seems like not wanting to make any new columns for you. But you can do, I believe it's searches, or you open one of the trending hashtags. It'll open up another column. And then you can you can change the search above it, and you can have more search terms. You just keep doing that. So that's a way around. I hacked that program like that. I found a way that it would make another column, even though it was up to its supposed max. And so that's the way to do that. I find that tool so good. Let me just show you it, by the way. Might as well just do that, and I'll give you something to look at instead of my beautiful, handsome face. I don't want anyone to fall in love with me, you see. I don't want to see those type of emails now in my email box, because then, you know, how am I going to deal with that when we're dealing with broadcast, right? So let me just open that up here if I can get away with that. So many things open here. And yeah, it's called TweetDeck. Tweet, TRWET, Deck, DECK, and that's .twitter, by the way, .com. So it looks like Twitter brought that, made that their own. So let's go over there. Let me give you that screen there, if it's still set for that, right? And let's head on over there. Let me get into that TweetDeck here. TweetDeck. There you go. So notice, pay attention how it opens up. Again, I'm already logged in and whatnot. I think it remembers you. I believe permanently. I don't remember the last time I logged into this, so that goes to show you. It pretty much keeps you loaded in to this. And I'm adding a video. I'm adding a camera to you guys that don't see me now, so give me a second here. And let me just get that configured for you. Alrighty. And then you guys out there, I'm still configuring. Give me a second. This one should be viewable already. Yeah. Okay. And then let me do that. Alright, so what you're seeing here is that I have certain things open. I'm going to also talk about how to use this for your business. So again, you gotta follow me, because you don't know what I'm going to talk about any given time I broadcast. So you guys going to get a special treat with Tweet right now. But I'm going to show you how you can use this. It's a great advantage. Listen. Over on the top here, I have BTC. Then I have a search term, thinking of selling my house. I have here part-time. Then I have trip to Disney. Now, and then you'll see here what I was talking about out here. See where it says trending? Where it says trending was my limit. See? but through clicking on the trending, it opens up another column. So normally it wouldn't allow you to open up another column, but I made it open up another column using the trending. It opens up another one and another, and then I just simply change the search term, and that's how you uh, add things to so that you can monitor. Now, so number one, so first of all, let's talk about what we started talking about, with was this email presenting this issue of hashtag and the software finding the popular hashtags. Well, right now, even with this, you can do this at Twitter. Twitter will give you the trending hashtags. So here you go. You have the trending hashtags here. Now, the software is talking about, and by the way, let me just note before I go on, never use hashtags in your tweets that have nothing to do with what your URL or video. If you're tweeting about a video you want them to see, don't use tags in it just because they're trending and have nothing to do with your content, because people's accounts have been suspended and many have been terminated just for doing that. I think it's called hashtag hacking, or it may be hashtag mobbing. It's a different type of spam. Twitter knows about it. They're shutting people down. Don't do it. It's stupid. Listen, in this game of online business and online getting people to know you, never use false advertising. Don't do it. It doesn't, right? Okay, yeah, your number of viewers will go up by 100, by 500. Fine. But they're not interested in what you're saying. They're interested in what you said you were going to talk about, but then you don't produce it. So they're going to hate you. All you're going to do is build haters. They're going to complain about your account, and guess who gets off of Twitter? You. So you're losing a traffic stream. So don't do that. It's really stupid. What you want to do to build up traffic is simply provide quality content. Quality content. That's it. Get better at what you're talking about and talk it up. That's what you got to do, and people will latch on sooner or later. Be consistent. You have to be on. Not like I do, because I have these conditions from the accident and whatnot that prevent me from any consistency. So I have to do what I have to do, and I have to do like a gentleman who viewed one of my videos, and I went to see who he was, and this and that, and he's in a wheelchair, he has cerebral palsy, and he said, "I'm not going to give up. I'm not going." So I can't give up. I'm not going to give up either. So I keep going. But listen, but you need to be consistent. How much can I do without consistency? It's tough. I can tell you that's something I can talk about, because if you're not able to be consistent, you're not going to be able to sell a lot of $5 items. Let's talk about it. You're not going to be able to sell a lot of 1995 products, okay? And you're definitely not going to be able to do any affiliate sales. That's out of the question. I've had to modify the things I do. I have to do less affiliate marketing. Any affiliate marketing that I try to do, I just do it through the websites. I do it passively. I'm not doing it aggressively, because I just can't be, unfortunately, as consistent as I know you have to be. Anyone that knows anything about online marketing will tell you you gotta be consistent, or you can't make the sales happen. So I know that for a fact. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. So what I've done actually was concentrate more on big ticket items that I produce myself, and just go with it. Because if I'm going to only make one sale every once in a while, then I might as well make one big sale every once in a while. I remember when I was in sales, full time back in the day. I read a story. Well, it wasn't a story. I think it wasn't a story. It could have been. Where it's just a fact. when I was looking at people earning commission and sales jobs and things like that. And I learned that airplane salespeople, salesmen that sell airplanes, they're doing really good if they sell one airplane a year, one sale in a year. Very, very good. Well, of course, an airplane costs millions of dollars. See, so the commission on that is, yeah, hey, you're doing really good. You can make one sale. And I've always remembered that. I said, there's different types of sales. There's different levels of quality, of value. I said, I had to make an adjustment. Especially, I had to move to make an adjustment to try to have some type of semblance to recuperate a semblance of marketing in terms of recuperating the loss of consistency. So that's what I'm doing. So I've gone to the deep end. No, not that deep end, but I've gone to a higher quality, higher value, and that's basically what I'm doing. And so that's all I can do, and hopefully we can continue and make that a successful happening. So that's basically what's going on. And so, but this thing, if you have consistency, if you're able to do consistency, then that is the thing you have to be doing. So the consistency and quality. And again, but quality is the most important thing, because you can be consistent and put out trash. So don't do that either, because then you're wasting the efficacy of your consistency. Consistency is your train. It is what moves your business. Okay, but then have something inside of quality, because if you don't have it, what's the sense? You're running around, you're being consistent, but you have nothing. So you don't want to do that either. Okay, so it's two things: consistency and value. Quality, value. This is the thing that you need to have, both things. Okay, getting back to TweetDeck.twitter.com. Let me show you, for example, what I'm doing. I'll be transparent. I'm into the Bitcoin. I do software. I have an alternate mining program. We help people mine Bitcoin, but not using any software or equipment, hardware, in terms of mining the Bitcoin itself. What we do is have a program, complete program, and it even involves real world business. And they're able to make money, real money, and that is made into or used to purchase Bitcoin. So in my programs and the videos that I do, the broadcast, I need to, number one, read up on what's happening in the market and what's happening around the world in terms of Bitcoin. So this is what I use also, that I can sit here. As you can see, as I'm sitting here, the tweets are coming in. Sometimes they're furious. Oh man. Other times, like now, they're slowing down midday. People are at lunch and whatnot. Sometimes it's fast. Sometimes it's dead. Just depending. I think when Bitcoin's really like dead, you hardly see this thing moving. So in any case, I get to see news and keep myself abreast. Another thing I like to do with having this is like having your own newsroom. So, like for example, I'm making this broadcast, and let's say this was my Bitcoin program. I can actually use some of these tweets as source material, ideas for a show, ideas for a segment. We can, I can pick something out here. We have here, let's say, Binance is the fastest crypto exchange in the world. So we can use this to talk about Binance, have a segment on Binance and go to the website. I know that Binance this past week got rid of one of the coins there, that it caused some news, and they prohibit them from selling on their from trading on their exchange. So again, I mean, you know, it gives you ideas, it brings reminders, so we can make segments of a program. I can do a whole program based on that, and I can educate myself or refresh my understanding and my knowledge of certain players, of certain elements in the business, in the Bitcoin field, and for myself, for things I'm writing, I could be writing a PDF. As I'm speaking now, I have the facility, not that I'm doing it right now, but I could have my cell phone transcribing everything I'm saying. So in certain times when I'm doing videos, especially the Sunday and Saturday videos I do that are religious in content, I have this transcriber on my cell phone. That thing is typing furiously while I'm talking. And I have a copy of everything I said, more or less. It's not the perfect thing, hey, but listen, without it, I wouldn't have anything. So at least I have something that I can later on edit and put and make my stuff, right? I did a program last Sunday on slavery and reparation. And by the way, this coming Sunday, Easter Sunday, I will be doing part 2 on that. So if you're not looking at the parade on Sunday, or dressing up pretty and sitting in church on Sunday, join me this Sunday. I'll be online here at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, bringing the second part of the wonderful and liberating, empowering teaching, especially for Afro-Americans. You need to watch this. Don't waste your time. Make it a point to come and watch this program, 12:30, right here, wherever you're seeing me now, except on YouTube. On YouTube, the channel is different. Look for TSPCI. I broadcast it on TSPCI instead of the Global MyCBH network. But on that live stream on YouTube and all the other places that you see me on now, I'll be doing that second part. And that second part contains everything about the reparations. We're going to finish off on the slavery thing. And if you didn't watch the first one, it's on Periscope, on Twitter. Go there, look for it, find it, listen to it. It's a great program. It's a great teaching. It will free the black slave within everyone. People are having still issues today about, and these are remnants of slavery in their life. You're destroying your life. But you need to come and listen to this program because it is liberating. The past teaching was fantastically liberating. And God used me in the beginning to bring an introduction. I didn't prepare any of it, but that introduction is so powerful, and it really starts breaking through the chains that are still holding you back from your achievement, potential, that you really need to see that. So if you're a Black American, and even in Hispanic, you have Black in your past, their slave has been all up and down the Americas, so you got it in the blood somewhere. It's in the culture in some degree. To some degree, you need to watch that program. I do it in English and Spanish. It's bilingual. I speak English then Spanish to the best of my ability. But that program, I'm going to tell you right now, you really need to see it. You need to send it your friends to watch it. Black Americans, absolutely. See the first part. And now the second part coming up Sunday is going to be, oh my goodness, and we're going to talk about the 40 acres and a mule. Not what the Democrats are fooling you with, because that's baloney. After all this time, they're gonna be doing something. It's because they heard me talking, because I know I've been talking, and I do the political broadcast in the viral political machine VPM. So I know they watch that. I know they listen. This guy, he's that Republican and pastor there, and he's talking about reparations. We got to use that because we got to do something to get our people all hyped up. So they're really, guys, if you're a Democrat, they're going to use it just to fool you once again, and you're going to be disappointed. My program, which I'll be revealing to you this Sunday, is the only one that empowers you and your family to get the 40 acres and the mule, not an actual mule, but maybe you want an actual mule. But I'm going to the equivalent to that, and to set your family on a road to prosperity and financial independence. So you need to watch Sunday's program. So I'm letting you guys know that right now. Don't miss it. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, you still see updates here. The second one, I have thinking of selling my house because, of course, I have the real estate investing program, and actually, I was making I'm doing some research on one of the things. You can do a lot of stuff here with this. One of the things I'm doing is researching how many people, and not really numbers, but just the volume, are talking about selling their house, through Twitter. They're saying, mentioning it. So I'm measuring that, and you can look through there. There's at least something came out today. Yeah, so here you got people that someone's thinking of selling their house. Yesterday there was three. There was one 3 days ago. There was one 4 days ago, and then 6 days ago there was 4 people who mentioned selling their house. Not that each one is selling their house, but yeah, thinking of selling my house is right there. So I wanted to see and do research on who's saying it, why they're saying what's around the text, things like that, because I'm doing an analysis of the frame of mind, the situations, things like that, to use in my teachings on real estate. And as well, you never know, I might get somebody selling something that I would like to pick up. So that can happen as well. If you're into real estate investing, this is a way to find out who's selling what and where. You can also do this by location. So you can say, like in my city, Orlando, I'm selling my house, and it will filter. There's filters here that you can put. So you can put a filter by location as well. This is a very powerful tool for business, for making business analysis, market analysis, demographic analyses, and then also finding clients. Okay. This is a part-time thing because I wanted to see also those people looking for part-time opportunities, part-time work, so that I can reach out to them as well with things that I have to offer for as a part-time. I have some meetup event organizer positions that are part-times, only once a week, 2 hours, and they can make up to $2,500 per month from working in my part-time meetup program. So that's a great deal. So I use this to find potential event organizers, people who are looking for a good opportunity to make some money part-time. And then here I have Trip to Disney. Me and my wife, we have a travel agency called BUV, Blue Umbrella Vacations. You can look that up on the Facebook. She has a wonderful page there, and you'll see a lady with Mickey Mouse ears and stuff like that. And she has a great deal going on right now. Right now, there's free babysitting. Did you know that when you go to Disney, a lot of people sit around. This includes Disney. Excuse me. This includes Disney and Universal, everything here around Orlando. If you're coming down to Orlando to enjoy the parks or to attend a conference and you have the kids, my wife also has the My Vacation Nanny. And what My Vacation Nanny does is provides babysitting for the tourists who are here in Orlando, either for business or for the parks. So she's able to take the kids to the park with you. So your baby is there. For example, you have an infant with bottles, formula. You have your breast milk in the bottles, and you and your hubby want to get on the ride. You want to enjoy the park, right? So my wife or one of her employees, they're independent contractors, but she trains them. They will come and be with you. They will spend the day with you in the park, or if you want the care to take place at the home, or not the home. Well, some people rent villas, so they can be that way, or they rent a hotel, and again, they can be at the hotel. You may have older kids that would go out with you to the park, but they would go to the kiddie section, and you want to go with your husband or with your older kids to the adult sections. So my wife or her company can help you with a babysitter or a custodian that will go. When I say custodian, custodial adult, who will go and what do you call those? They're like not escorts. Everything has a bad connotation to it, doesn't it? But they chaperone. That's the name. Chaperone them. They can go to their teenage places, to the rides and the crazy rides, and older folks that want to go to their thing. Well, you can do your thing and have supervision, adult supervision. So that's also something. Some people go to the conferences and they let their kids go to Disney. They let their kids go to Universal, and My Vacation Nanny chaperones them. So there's a responsible adult. Make sure that they get fed, they have their lunch, whatever, depending the age. This is all depending the age. But at least there's an adult with them, watching them, and you feel safe that somebody at least is watching over them. So, but you're getting free babysitting. Listen, a lot of people come. We see it all the time. They come to Disney and they have to take turns with the baby. My wife went this past Saturday. They sat down after one of the rides, because some of the rides you got to sit down. And there was a father there with an infant baby, and they started talking and whatnot, and they found out that the wife was in the ride, and so they figured, oh, I see, so you're taking turns at the ride because of the baby. So they took that opportunity to tell them about My Vacation Nanny. Of course, the guy took the card. He was so excited. They were about to leave. That was the last day, so they couldn't really take advantage. But a lot of people who are planning a trip to Disney, they don't know that there's babysitting service here, My Vacation Nanny, that can really solve their issues with the children going to the parks, their children having fun on their vacation too, or while you're at your business meetings, they can be having fun with adult supervision. So it's really good. And the greatest thing of all is to catch this now. You can get the free babysitting. This is big. Right, because all you have to do is call Blue Umbrella Vacations, find them on the Facebook, and you can order all your trip through Blue Umbrella Vacation. And as long as you order your trip, your travel, and your hotel through Blue Umbrella Vacations, you get the babysitting for free. I don't know how, depending on what the package is, how many days, etc., but you'll at least get a free day of babysitting or a date night or something. You'll get something. You probably get multiple days with a discount. The thing is that no one else is able to give you. No other travel agent is going to be able to give you that offer, etc. So, getting back to this, that's Blue Umbrella Vacations on Facebook. Look for it and contact the missus. So I have the search tag, the hashtag trip to Disney. So this brings me everybody who just mentions that, I gotta plan a trip now to Disney. I want to take the kids and whatnot to Disney. So what you have as an agent, what we have is a way to contact people with who are planning or need help in planning a trip to Disney. And so here we go. We have the way to help them do that, and a contact way, something to contact them with, and to gauge also the amount of people and things like that. There's a lot of things you can figure out by looking at these communications. Now, Twitter is not the number one place for this type of research, but it is with the TweetDeck really makes it easy. And there's many different types of business and industries that would benefit from having this, on the sales manager's desk. I mean, someone in social media communications, someone dealing with the company and promoting the company. The company can also check its reputation. You put in the hash, your company's name, and you can see what people are saying about your company or your product. You put the product name there in one of the columns, and it'll see everybody who says something about your product. You can have an event happening right now, and one of your staff members should be on this, looking at what people are saying about that event or that there's a promotion on TV. These are a whole bunch of things you can be monitoring and reacting to, and actively, in real time, be responding to people. Maybe someone has a problem. I know that some people complain when they're on an airplane, it's stuck, whatever. They'll send out tweets and say, "Oh man, I hate this airline. We're here stuck on this so airline, and I don't know when is it." So the airline can see that and say, "Oh, well, there's a problem. Can somebody look at that and can communicate with that passenger as a customer?" And the customer can have some contact with management and get some reassurance, and something can be done. At least the passenger knows that, hey, they're monitoring the social media and they're attentive to our complaint. So this is a great tool. Now you have a small business and whatnot. This obviously is a wonderful tool that you can modify, filter for local. It doesn't mean there's going to be a lot happening in your location, but at least when something does happen, you can find out about it. And with this, you have to be. I honestly, I don't like to be. Some people may think that I'm a little. Some people have called me arrogant. Others, wait a minute here. Just setting that, trying to make that, trying to get that thing to work. Just one second. Let's make sure that we're able to transfer to the top camera. Why is that? Oh, the top camera's on there already. I'm just checking to make sure that we can have a transition here on the top. Just hold on one moment, folks. Hold on. It's going to go black here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes it's a problem I have with OBS, this OBS again, that it hangs and it doesn't release the camera, although it's set to release it when it goes up. But something happens in the OBS, the program itself, that it lingers, and so sometimes I have to. I purposely have a blank scene collection. You guys know OBS, you know what I'm talking about, the scene collection. I always add a blank, which has no scenes in it, but it's a way for me to like clear the software of anything, and then when everything turns off, everything fades out, then I go back. Like right now, then we got the camera back up here. So these are just little hints. I learned a way through it, and I find a way to make it work. So I'm sharing that with you guys to help you get. You have to be consistent. You gotta break through, man. You can't let things hold you back. Okay. So but what I was going to say is it's a little bit like that. You have to find a way. This tool, the TweetDeck.twitter.com. It's a tool, but it's only as good as who you have using it. Okay, maybe the software this guy is selling, maybe the software, it already takes the thinking out of the equation. Everybody has a different type of business. Let me see if what he says again. He says here. Okay, so this one is particular to Instagram. So this one, and Instagram has been of late known to be a very good producer of sales for a lot of affiliate marketers. It says it's it's a powerful automation engine for Instagram. So I see. So that is Instagram. Okay, so that leads me on to, and let me just remember what I was saying about this, make sure I covered everything. What I was saying again is that you need to know what you're looking for. In other words, how can my business profit or gain a benefit from searching terms on Twitter? That's how you have to look at it. You have to have enough capacity. I'm not trying being arrogant. I know that a lot of people, it's a strenuous activity. If you heard my rant from the previous broadcast today, you'll understand where I'm coming from. All right, so I know it's a stretch for a lot of people, and as we go along in the generations, it might get even tougher. But you really have to think very sharply about what exact information do I need to see or to react to in order to gain this benefit or that benefit for my business, right, and for my interest. So that takes a little bit of some thinking power. But if you're able to precision, drill down with precision, right? Drill down to there and find those key foci, and terms, then you can have great impact on your business using this. So, and this is free. There's nothing here to buy. Just simply go there to the URL I told you, tweetdeck.twitter.com, and you sign into your Twitter account, I believe, and you just configure it. You start, and there's a few other things I've used. I use also a thing called twitterfall.com. And they have a different setup. They don't have these columns. They allow you to set certain terms you're looking for, and then they get color coded. So instead of you having like 4, 5, 8 columns, it all comes down in the middle, and each one has a different color, depending on what the search term was. So let's say trip to Disney, it gave it the red color. So everything that comes down with that red color in it, it's about Disney. And then let's say you were looking for Bitcoin, and then it assigned it the green. I think you can assign the colors you want. And then everything that pops up between the reds, that is green, has to do with Bitcoin. Of course, you can stop it. A good thing, you can stop this too, but right now I've forgotten how to do that. Maybe you click on it or something. I'm not going to tell you exactly because it's not clear yet in my head in remembering how to do that. But in the Twitter fold, you can pause that whole screen, and you click on the end of it, and it'll give you options like direct message, reply, retweet, stuff like that. It's very handy tools. Again, they're only as good as the brain that is using it for the purposes that are effective and efficient. So again, these tools are there. They're free. They're browser based, as you see, and they can really you can do damage if you know how to do it. If how to do damage. Okay, don't be saying this is not working. It works. The thing is that you're not thinking. You're not really able to get to the precision that you need. And if any of you want to reach out to me, I mean, my rates are not that high. They can be high, but I don't have a specific service to help you with this thing. So, but if you reach out to me and say, listen, I saw your video, Rosado, I want to use this. This is my business. I really don't know how to, I need some ideas of how to configure this so that it can help me make a sale of this or that, or I want to monitor my brand awareness, whatever it is. If you need some help with that, just contact me, and I will take the time to give you guys some help on that, okay? So don't feel bad about that. Again, it's not easy to contact me. But try. Hey, don't give up. Don't give up. See my previous video to understand why I'm saying that. Okay, so there's 2 tools for you, free, web-based. You can make a great success of your business just with one of them, really. And you'll be almost like the big boys, because the big companies, they monitor the tweets. They monitor these tweets. You can do some real good business by using these tools effectively. So I recommend that. The other thing here is that we were going into, oh yes, because this software that they're selling has to do with Instagram. Guess what, guys? There are a few websites. Let me see if I can find them for you. There are a few websites that actually search hashtags for you, and they give you the Instagram trending for related to your search term. So let me look for hashtag search here. I'm doing a Google search for hashtag search. Okay, so they're called hashtag search engines. RightTag, RightTag. Okay, RightTag.com. They have a good one. It's limited, and it gives you just a few searches. There's a way around that. You'll figure that one out. But RightTag is one. Hashtagify. Hashtagify.me is another one. Let's look at these. I'll show you them on my screen so you can see how they work. Now let's go to Hashtagify me. And this one, right off the bat, you can type a hashtag. So let's just say there is something. Let's say what would we put here? Let me put. Um, Let me put here. What will we say would make a good thing? Let's see. Let me look at diabetes, for example. We're thinking affiliate marketing. So let's look for diabetes. It starts making the search, right? So it gives you a top influencers here for that term. Okay. It also, as you can see here, it gives you the related hashtags correlated, and then here, if you click here, it gives you by popularity, and it gives you ideas of different hashtags that are related and are popular within that genre or niche. It shows you the trends, how it's trending. It's trending upward right now for the week and the monthly trend. The languages used, the spelling variants used. It tells you the volume by country of the searches. You can see where U.S. is messed up with diabetes, y'all. The USA must be whatever is the food, man. Okay, so and then it has you some tweet wall. It shows you some example tweets there. So you can do a lot with this. Now, let's go to RightTag because RightTag has an option which I really like, and it goes to the issue with this software offer that this fellow in his let me get this thing working here for you guys up there. One moment. One moment, I'm making a correction for the guys. Okay. All right. See how I had to go blank just so you guys can see me again. It's this OBS again. Okay. So what I like about RightTag is that it gives you not only the trending hashtags, which I believe are mostly like Facebook and Twitter. Well, it looks like they used to do it at least. Let me see something here. Okay. Well, I believe, I'm pretty sure it was this site where it gave you not only. Let me try all here. See what that does. All. It gave. Let me see something here. Okay, so this is tweets here. These are hashtags. What I used to see was that it used to give you the Facebook here, the tweets, the Twitter hashtags like this is doing now. But then it also gave you for Instagram. In other words, recommended tweets for Instagram. I'm pretty sure it was RightTag. Let me see if it's not the other one. I don't recall this. Yeah, this says Instagram here, so let me look at it. Let me see if this is the one. Definitely not the one I was looking at. But it could be. Listen, sometimes the websites change what they're offering. So let's see if this is different. Now let's say if these guys do it. So this guy here they bring up the actual posts of the Instagram, I believe. Let me see something here. It doesn't tell you exactly what it is. This looks like Instagram. So these might just be Instagram hashtags and the results. So again, if you're looking like this software, you have to pay some money to get it and whatnot. And I don't have any reason to believe that it would be any better than you using this site for free and seeing what's happening on Instagram with a particular hashtag. If you have a business, let me just do a Coca-Cola one. I think that's popular enough, right? And let's see what happens with Coca-Cola, just out of curiosity. And here we have some Coca-Cola things. So, and again, a company can monitor its social media presence and what people are talking about, opining. If you have an ad campaign out there, if the people are talking about it, a new product or whatnot, well, then you can see what people are saying. You can see also the hashtags that people are using in their promotions or in their posts you know, what they're using in terms of getting their posts seen. And obviously, this is a place where you can share yourself, find things that you can share. That's another way to use it for your business. You can be sharing posts with a certain purpose. Again, you have to use your brain. You have to have a brain for this. The people who make money in this business are people who have a brain, who take things that people, normal people, regular folk, don't think about using to make money, and they use this to great effect to position their product, their profile, whatever, for making money. So this is the strongest. It's the survival of the strongest, and in internet marketing, it's the more intelligent are the ones who make more money. They're the ones who look for a way to make it work. Take something that's innocuous and just a regular mechanism for sharing and for having people communicate, etc. And they make it a way to make money. So that's what you need to learn how to do. So my opinion then. Let me do this again. Wait for this thing to clear out. So in my estimation, as I've given you this 3 options here, really, the websites to find the hashtags. We have the TweetDeck to find trending tags and also as a resource, different things. Again, the mind is the limit. And then we had the Twitter Fall, which is almost like the TweetDeck, but a little different. So this, as far as I'm concerned, the software that they're marketing now is minimally of minimal value. Right, but through the email. I'm not going to the website to see the offer or anything like that. But as an internet marketer, you know, you'll be busy doing this, and it's free. I mean, you can do damage. You just have to use your brain. Unless there's really something which I'm not seeing in the description here in the email, unless there's something really, well, this software goes them and shakes them like that and forces the money out their pocket, or unless it does that, I really don't see why you got to spend money on this shiny object. Okay, so this email gets deleted. Boom. That's it. Peace in the world. You got to learn to delete emails. Okay, so here we see a Mueller. This is a like a Twitter summary, which you usually get when you're in Twitter. So they're saying the redacted Mueller report is to be released on Thursday. Department of Justice says so. Again, you can only imagine that the Democrats are waiting for this, as they've shown that they hope apparently that the Democrat Party breed is the type that hopes beyond all reason for something when there's nothing. Okay, so that's apparently news for them to keep the. It's really an evil thing that the media is doing. Really, they really shouldn't be pandering to people, keeping their hopes up like that. It's just terrible. Oh my, what a terrible thing to do. All right, so same thing. Another one. Trump says, I finally agree with Cher after her comments about immigration. About Cher, right? Her name is. President Trump and other conservatives seem to be in agreement with the singer's stance on immigration after she suggested something. I'm sure it's in the news. I didn't go. I usually don't bother reading what celebrities have to say. I don't follow celebrities, so all right. So we have a offer here for a $1,500 scholarship for a religious institution, their online degree. So that's good that they're doing that. Okay, I have one of these spam. They want some more Bitcoin. Not some more. They never got anything in the first place. So we saved that because we're getting ready to do the major update on the porn site scam. Remember, we did that. Those who were watching, we did those emails asking for Bitcoin because they saw me supposedly doing the nasty thing, and I have depraved and perverted tastes, stuff like that. So I was laughing at it. They don't know something that I know because it's not true, because I would never receive this if otherwise. There's no way that this is any truth to it. So I had an advantage over them that most folks usually don't. But for the helping of your guys, I did start dealing with this issue. And in our next segment, in terms of the next broadcast I do on that subject. So look for that porn sites hack email scam. So when you see that, you know that that's the update. I'm going to actually show you guys how to fight back. First of all, you don't be afraid of this ridiculous thing. Don't let no one blackmail you for money, no matter what. It's always best, you know what? Come out clean, come out, take it out. Not that you take it out. I'm just saying bring it out, deal with it, because most of these things are not real. They're not. They're pulling your leg. They're sending it to me. They chose the wrong person really, because I broadcast. I let people know what's happening. So these guys are getting done. We're going to actually. I'm going to show you how to take revenge, how to start fighting back, and I suggest that everyone start doing it. Exactly what I show you how to do, and even more if you know better things to do. That's legal, of course. Then do that. I'm gonna be look for that show and send it out because this type of thing can make a young person commit suicide. Really, it's a terrible thing. This is a criminal act, and they get a person that's depressed, has other mental issues, and now he's faced with this and this thing of being shown, his family seeing everything he's looking at online and all that. That is criminal. That is so criminal, and then it's false. At least in my case, and most of these cases, these guys are BSing you. totally BSing you. It's a horrible thing to do, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so pay attention to these broadcasts, follow me, and just watch it when I come out with it. I have a few things I signed up for. Um, One of them is that I get questions from reporters doing stories, researching for stories, and things like that. So I get those emails. Now, what I do, I'm not really answering much of any of them, but I use it to get ideas for myself. So again, there's certain things you can take advantage of. You know that you can flip the switch. Oh, they're trying to get information from me for their stories, but you know what? I'm gonna go use their stories, use their questions, and make my own stories for my own videos, for my own blog, whatever. So you flip things around. You'd be amazed. I mean, pretty much, some people don't have any ideas what to do on the website. What article should I write on the blog? Just get emails. Go through your junk mail. You'll be surprised what ideas are delivered to you, and you're just pulling out your head. What should I write about? It's in your mailbox. It's called spam. All right. All right, so we get another guy. Here's a product. It says done for you store and coaching. So what is coaching? Coaching is someone telling you that you get on a webinar and they say, you can do it. You can do it. They give you a few pointers. Maybe they talk about TweetDeck like I just did. You can look at hashtags and do XYZ. Usually the coaches are people who have some experience in marketing, hopefully the blog or your website, because since that's what they're selling to you. And they've had success with it, if you can find out if they had any success with it. So, and it's done for you. I mean, I guess the main attraction is having it done for you. I'm going to tell you from my vast experience, folks, the following. He says here, done for you website, that's what you're getting, plus coaching. Okay? Remember why you're getting the website for. What's the purpose of getting a website? Always remember this. What is your point in getting a website? Because you believe that by having a website, you'll make money. Wrong. You guys need some help. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, man. Just having a website does not mean you're going to make any money. I don't care how good the website is. The website has to be a business. Let's talk. You don't need a website. A website is not going to make you any money. A business does make you money. It's a different thing. A business can have a website. Okay? A business can use a website to communicate with customers, to showcase products, to transact sales. Yes. But it has to be a business. It can't just be a website. And people sell you, I mean, you can build a website to make it into a business, but it has to be a business. If you're buying a website thinking it's going to make you money, then you're dumb. It's simple as that. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame the guy who sold it to you. He's selling to you what you think you need, which is, I need a website. And if I can get coaching, even great. So this guy has the perfect product for you. But if your expectation is making money online, you're wasting time. Okay. I've told you about the websites that I make. The websites that I'm making right here with the The restaurant menu, website. Come on. Well, people going to be calling through your website, ordering through your website for food to be delivered to them. Talk to me. Is that going to make money? You got to see. You got to understand. you got to understand. You're not having a razor blade there trying to sell a million razor blades. Okay, we're talking, food, neighborhood, people ordering, people making reservations. Come on, let's stop being silly. And if you're gonna make money online, get a website that's a business. Okay, it's gonna it's gonna cost you money. That's gonna cost you some dough. But tell me that you're not gonna make money from that. Tell me that. Okay. And do you know how much restaurants make? Do you have any idea? I do a lot of business coaching myself. I had a pizza guy. We were talking, and he told I tell him, give me how much do you guys make? On a weekday evening or week. He said, listen. He said on a good night we clear up for $4,000. Okay. And I said, what is that, one night? I said, yep, one night. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday can get that way too. Okay? Listen to me. Restaurant menu site. I'm the only one that the only one that has this business deal for you is moi. See? You're getting a percentage of that business every week, every night. Ding, 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 ding. Lunchtime every day. Ding, 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 ding. Ordering businesses, ordering lunch. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, think about it. Think about it. You don't need that much time. Okay, so this is the type of website thing. Listen, I got the business consultancy. I was talking about that in the previous broadcast. Okay, now we got, on top of the businesses you sell from that website, on top of the business consulting services, on top of the packages, you sell packages, plus you also sell established businesses in the city. There's only one in the city for 50,000, so 50,000 residents. So that's a lot of people, a lot of businesses. So you're making money from all those different aspects. A lot of different ways you're making money: advertising, services, packages that you prepare for startup businesses and whatnot, marketing, service, a lot of stuff. But now we've added also TV channels. TV channels, okay? Forget it. Forget it. Real business. Real money. Okay? The website costs money. The website's going to cost you money. You're paying like a small office rental when you get my website. But come on. You'll be making bank with my website. There ain't no waiting for no Amazon sale. All right. And we have the real estate website as well. We have a program that is just, no one else has it. Simply no one else has what I have, because it's built on an exclusive and unique program, which I'm also featuring as part of the real estate 3-day workshop that I give for $10,000 a pop. I have an exclusive thing, but I'm also including some of that exclusivity and that strategy in this real estate website that is offered, again, one per city. Only one person. And that one also has some TV channels and advertising and things like that. A lot of money, again, real serious dough to be made with that website as well. Oh, no, no, no. Come on now. So, like I said, you can waste your time with these run of the mill cookie cutter websites and coaching, or you can bite the bullet, pay a rent, pay the amount of money that would you could probably rent a small office, right, for a business you would start, and you get a whole business empire. Um, and you can always get help, 2 3 partners, or 2 3 4 sub agents. They pay you $100 a month, $150 a month, and you can make a profit just by having team members. Simple, because you pay the $4.95, and the extra you made extra. Just got to be smart about this, ladies and gentlemen. But don't tell me, don't be wasting time. You can do this websites that I'm, keep it. You have to keep a track. I'm not going to go through my website inventory right now. I'll be doing broadcasts. You can look. The best thing, you want to hurry up, go look at the history of my broadcasts on Twitter and on Periscope, and look for Arithmetai U. Look for that. You'll see the different websites about, I don't know, 2 months ago or so, something like that. I've been working on the TV channel thing and dealing with my issues. But you can go beat everyone to the punch and get the information, because each website has a special code. It's actually the few cents after the $4.95 that you send to me. You'll have the URL there. Make that payment, because you don't have to worry about monthly payments for 3 months, at least 2 to 3 months. And in that time period, while you're getting trained, you can also get your staff people together, your 2 3 4 sub agents who will be starting to pay you money to get in on this, and you're in the money. You start off beautiful, but you have to take action. It's as simple as that. All right. So again, they're done for you in coaching. Okay. But the other thing I want to talk about, though, also with that, is that every website you need traffic. Even if this thing was, great, you're going to make Amazon sales, whatever, affiliate sale, you need traffic. There's a lot of great things out there. I've reviewed a lot of things, and I'll keep reviewing deals out there, but no one has traffic for you. See, that issue of traffic is a difficult one. It's a difficult one. That's where everyone fails. Having a nice looking website is easy. Having a product on it and a buy now button is easy. Okay? Or having a fancy video and this and that and click to action and it does 1,000 things once they click it, it's great. But if no one's seeing it, you have nothing. So again, it's like I said, this guy is a done-for-you website. He's giving you coaching, but what you need is traffic. You need people to come and see what you got to offer. Okay? This reality caused me really to dedicate to traffic generation about 3-4 years ago or more, because I lose track of exactly what time is after the accident. But sometime in the nebulous past now, I realized that, listen, all the things that I'm trying to do here, I need traffic. Traffic is the thing you really need to learn. So, and I started to do that. I started to really delve into that. And right now I have it's practically unbeatable. It shaped a lot of the websites that we have now and that I've developed over the last few years. And really right now, like these new ones, this is a done deal. So again, traffic isn't an issue for us because I really nipped that in the bud with these websites. But the website comes at a cost. It's simply you're setting up a small office, not literally, but online and through the website we make for you. But that's if you're going to start a business, you might as well start a business. And normally you would set up an office someplace, and in lieu of that, you have a tremendous business with the websites that we make for you. So I just wanted to also deal with that issue of traffic. Without traffic, these websites are nice, they're beautiful. No traffic, you have no business. And if you don't know how to get traffic, you're done. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The third richest man is pledging, $226 million to rebuild the Notre Dame, the fire that occurred, I believe it was yesterday, and we're all really saddened by the loss of human effort in a fire. It's really sad for that. So we feel for and all the people, that is a religious icon for them. We also were sympathetic for all of you in that sense as well. Okay. Still hoping on Trump's taxes. People are talking about market crashes. They're saying how to profit during a market crash. And that's also something else that I want to talk to. And I'll finish with that because I'm getting tired talking. And that is that you all should really be getting prepared. Let me tell you something. There's really no more time to be fooling around. Things are going to be good, and they're good right now for a lot of us. They'll get a little better, and for some of you, it'll get a lot better. Okay? Right now is the time to move, especially on this TV channel, things that I have on my website. You got to get moving on this. This is absolute. Because right now is the time to position yourself. You must reposition. Share this out. Share this out. I'm going to do copy like everyone else does. Share it out. Because what I'm going to say right now is, listen. This is the time to be repositioning. What does repositioning mean? It means right now you have to shift, if it's your business, your home life, your family life, whatever it is, career, you have to make a shift. You have to move forward and upward right now. You have to get yourself moving. Now is the time to push ahead, to get advantage of the movement, take advantage of the good feeling in the market. People are good. They're giddy. The business is looking up. Move now. Reposition your life. Reposition your career. Try to get that raise. Try to move it to the next level. Look for a job in the next level. You need to reposition. Do not stay where you're at. Especially if you're in on internet marketing, you really need to push forward. Okay, whatever you are doing, whatever you're push it forward. Okay, because it's always like this. Everything in terms of economics and social behavior, it's always a roller coaster. There's always, it's even biblical. That's why, don't ever assume things stay the same way. It can't. Because biblically speaking, and I'm going to use the Bible, because the Bible typifies the human race as a sea. Whenever you see, not whenever, but mostly if it's obvious that the Bible is referring to things symbolically, and then it mentions the sea, there's a C there. That's usually the people of the earth. And the curious thing about the sea is that the sea has an up and down flow. You have waves, right? So you have this constant up and down in the sea. Have you been at sea? You've been in a small boat? The sea goes like this. See, up and down, up and down. So right now we're trending upward, and we're pretty much good. You know, it depends how big this wave is that we're on. Depends how big it is, how big Trump is pushing that wind. Okay, because people say he's full of hot air. You believe? Well, that hot air is building up some wave, and depending on how much hot air he's given. We have a wave right now, and simply it's time for you to get up on that wave. Get that wave. Because what comes after that wave? It comes down again. Okay? But one of these times, either when Trump leaves office, whenever that's going to be, or something happens in the world, which can always, the best of men can always be tricked. It's the bottom line. Anything can happen at any time. And the crash, because that email is talking about a crash, how to prepare for market crashes, because it looks like, someone else is saying, wait a minute, market's good, but we all know what is going to happen eventually, right? So it's true in your life too, and in all of our lives. Right now is the time to be preparing, pushing forward and outward, but also preparing for the coming fall. And if you don't push yourself upward, remember, you'll go down, but you won't go down as far as the guy who is already down while everyone else is up, because he's going to really go down when it goes down. So you really need to make a move forward. So by positioning yourself, you'll be able to prepare yourself. I'm urging everyone to really pay attention to my broadcasts. My broadcasts are not just business, even when they are business. When I'm talking about business, they're not just business. Because of things that are going to happen, what I'm doing in my business, really helping people to get better before the fall. You need my websites. You need to have my websites. Not only that, you need to get involved with my real estate program. My real estate program has the big entry point, which is $10,000 for my 3-day workshop. But I also have a very low entry point through some of these programs that I have. You need to get involved, even if you're at the minutest thing. Right now, by the way, for those who really have nothing, I'm giving away something. I'm looking for meetup organizers. You don't even have to know what the hell that is. But the thing is, I'll be training you to conduct meetings in your local area, like a little club, and you can earn up to $2,500 by doing that. Okay? It's a way for you to get into real estate investing without much of anything at all. But you need to contact me. You need to get involved. Okay? So, it's like I said, there's really no excuse for anyone not taking advantage of what I'm offering, what I'm giving practically for free. Even with that, again, only one person. I can only help one person. Only need one person in each city to conduct this meeting. So if you're it, admin at mycbh.com. That's it, admin at mycbh.com. Send me the email. Tell me, explain yourself, because I don't know who you are. I saw your video. You talked about the meeting organizers. I live in this city. In this, you have to be a United States citizen and live in the United States, by the way, for this. I'm going to do an international one. I'm just not ready to support that yet, but we're working here in the USA right now. And if you are living here in the USA, a USA citizen, all you need to do is send me that email. Tell me what city you live in. I want to do this. It's a part-time, so you can be working. It's not a replacement job at all. It's a part-time. It's only 2 hours a week. You'll get into real estate investing. 2 hours a week. You'll make up to $2,500 a month just for the 2 hours a week. 1 week a month is 4 hours. Big deal, right? So it's up to you. But you really, whatever, you guys need to do this now. And of course, if I already have someone to do that meetup and you expressed interest in it, I can still get you in either in another program, a sister program, or you'll be one of the members. Even in that program, you'll still be in real estate investing. Okay, so one way or the other, you can start off with very little and become one of our main investors in no time at all. So you have no excuse. I have the website, real business website. I have the real estate, low entry if you need it. If you don't want to go big and quick, the 10,000 one, then you can start this small. You don't have nothing in your hand, then call me and do the part-time. There's no excuse. There's none. You see that? Admin at mycbh.com. I'm not going to send you to no landing page, no video. Hello, this is that. This is business. This is money. You want to make money? Make your money. Come and get it. But I'm not going to be wasting my time with the sales funnels and all this baloney. Like if I'm trying to force you or persuade you or convince you to do it's a no-brainer. I don't need to do it. As a matter of fact, that type of person that I have to convince is not going to be a winner. It's as simple as that. You're not the stuff that we're looking for. I'm looking for movers and shakers. People are going to do something. So that's my pre-qualifier. Admin at mycbh.com. The last time I'm going to mention it on this stream. Okay, so that's it. You have no excuse. That's it. Time is wasting. It's moving on. The wave is continuing through. Catch you later. Take care. Thanks for watching. I hope that there was something that you learned today, something that you can use. And obviously, I'm hoping to meet with you and to work with you in the near future. Take care and God bless. Thanks for watching. Follow and share. Follow and share. Remember Sunday. Sunday, Black Americans, you got to be watching my program. Forget the egg. You got to come and get your 40 acres and a mule. 40 acres and a mule. Really, I'm going to be talking about how you can get it this Sunday. So come and get it. Take care.